Hey kids, you like that rock and roll?
Don't worry, don't be afraid. It's just a ride.
On the program this evening,
For Brors podcast.
Welcome to the Four Brors podcast. We're very sorry.
Why?
Bishop.
Why sorry?
Because
Be sick.
Don't be sorry, lad child. Just be in the moment. Be in the moment. The body of
the
Christ.
power of Christ compels you.
thank you. Welcome to the Four Brors podcast. This is the Halloween well, it's not special. It's the Halloween episode. It's Halloween week. The goose is getting fat. Will you please put
Put a penny in
a
the
dick
old
in my ass?
man's vagina. Please.
Father Jake, how are you?
Fat.
You fat?
Oh, fat.
Why can't I
I
hear
ate a
you?
lot of food today. Ah, it's all. It's in me.
It's in him.
It's in him.
Hello.
Go again.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hang on. That should be it. Hello.
Ah, it's in now.
There we go. Thought so.
There we go.
Just need.
So you're fat?
Yeah, I ate all the food at Belfast Babs.
We did.
Babs, you didn't eat all the food.
We mistakenly...
No, we didn't actually eat all the food.
But
I ate all the food that I could eat.
yeah. But we mistakenly
None of you
done too much today. We
None
done
of
too
you
much.
lasted. They saying that none of you lasted the whole.
Thank God
45
David's wearing
minutes.
pants. Because I have
Is it?
I have the show. Like
A saggy.
I've got tickets
Ball
to the
sag.
ball show.
To the nun show.
To the I hope that's on camera.
That's not on
You
camera.
get your nuts.
I hope
sucker?
it is.
There's camera.
Did you show your vagina like you dirty bastard? None.
God's watching. Like God is
We got a
watching.
camera on your nutsack at all times.
Supposed to be a her.
So Sister David, any you been up to anything that you haven't been able to tell the father in confession? There's a wee bit.
Did nuns go to confession?
Of course, every day.
Do they?
I don't know. Of course they do. They
You
have
would
to.
know.
Why
You
wearing
would
a
know,
priest outfit
priest.
like you want to talk like Cat Williams?
Priests go to confession. Like
Do they fuck?
the Pope doesn't know. I've never been to confession.
You're not the Pope though.
Well, he's
Excuse
a pope.
fucking me.
Fucking remember
He's
that
a
guy
Pope.
that like everybody
Shut up,
forgot
Jesus.
about?
Shut up, Martin Jesus.
We crucified you
Shut up, Marty
for
Christ.
a reason.
That's Marty Christ.
Marty Christ.
Marty Christ.
Because you're beautiful.
Look at that. Does that not offend you, Marty Christ?
It's like wearing, what was that Bill Hicks joke?
Like if someone came
Went
back.
to Jackie
if
and asked us whether we.
if
hang on.
JFK came back and had like a fucking the grassy knoll shooter or whatever, just
No, it was to Jackie, was it not?
Was
Like,
it, yeah.
going up to Jackie and asked us whether we shooting
just
pens.
thinking about JFK.
Just thinking about JFK.
Just thinking about him, honey. Why not, baby? What
Is
would
it
be?
Miller time?
Let's think
Oh,
about
well,
that, right? Let's think about right. If Jesus comes back, right? He's like what he doesn't want to see is a cross, right?
Who's back? Did he come on?
You're Marty Christ. You're his brother.
Who's back? Did he come on?
Huh?
Who's back? Did he come on?
Did I say that?
He's gonna make a comeback. Smeared in like the ashes of Wednesday. Oh, we can't say any of this.
Yeah, I can.
Smeared in like the ashes of Wednesday.
Just the cum of me. The body of.
The body.
We can't say any of this. And we wonder why we're getting fucking.
We can't like. Or well.
You can't say you're gonna get the Christ, the Christ have come.
I feel like
The Christ's come. And fucking. Come on. Can't do that.
come on, me. Right.
Although, is it like we've got the because I'm a priest? You say what
You
you
have
want.
the
So
power
it's
to
like
say that.
Yeah.
you can say the N word if you're black. So
Yeah.
I'm a priest. I can.
Well, you're a black
You can
priest.
say
you're
the
I'm black priest.
the P word.
Wait.
You can say the P word now.
fucking sweet.
What's P word?
Pedo.
Oh, can you? You can say it now.
What's up, my pedo? What's up, my pedo? Pedo what?
No, that's offensive.
Pedo what?
No, that's offensive.
Yeah. For 800 years.
I denounced the bat.
I was going to say,
Batman.
right?
No more.
Right. If Jesus comes back, he doesn't want to see a cross, right? So if
Well, does he not?
no,
No.
because that's what people will be wearing around their necks, and it's like what? Let's
That's
think
the
of,
murder weapon.
Yeah, it's like Kurt Cobain coming back,
Kurt Kardashian. and
Kurt
everybody
Cobain coming
showing
back.
a shotgun.
and they've got wee shotguns around their neck. Kurt, we love you.
We love you, Kurt.
But who else is there that died? Right, Heath Ledger. What would you be wearing around your neck?
Drugs.
An overdose.
Yeah.
How do you wear that?
Jesus Christ does not approve.
If you don't approve, then we're fucked.
Yeah. We're a bit lackluster today. I'm just going to say.
I'm fucked, boys.
Because
fucked.
we went and done Carndy House.
Fucked.
So you'll see all that on the Patreon if you get over to patreon.com/4Brors podcast. Then we went and we done a fucking Belfast Bap challenge, and Jesus Christ, I am fucked.
I'm sweet.
I Jesus
again.
Christ.
He had the
Let's
most,
go do
and
it
he can
again.
eat again right now. Like,
We
let's
could.
fucking go.
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you.
Eat.
I don't want sweets. Don't
No,
want.
no,
don't want. I want chicken and waffles.
Do you want to know what? Chicken waffles?
Chicken and waffles.
After that? What?
I have more energy
Jesus
now.
Christ.
No,
I'm
well, I'm
back.
getting there. Like I'm getting
I'm
there,
back.
but
I'm back.
I mean, my partner was just cooking.
Back in New York. That actually made
Just
me
the
want to
smell
throw
of a
up, like,
sausage?
to be honest, yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Didn't like it.
I'm starting to come around though.
That wasn't
Yeah.
holy. Like.
Well, me too. It's starting to get to the point where you're like, okay, I've just had a big meal,
And
and
to be
it's
honest,
in the past somewhere.
we're doing this, you know. If I'd lied myself, I could have curled up and died. Like.
Yeah, I probably will after this, to be honest. But you know, we persevere, we press on.
We press on.
The Lord presses on. A blessing from the Bible, a reading from the Bible according to the word of Matthew. What about Matthew? What about his word?
Fuck up.
Not like that.
Well,
Matthew.
Fucking bring
No.
him up. Fucking. Now remember what he done?
What did he do, Jesus?
What did he do?
What
Fuck
did?
my wife.
I didn't know you were married. Jesus.
Who's your wife?
Muffed her up. The fucking muffler.
You're not supposed to have a wife, Jesus.
Was there something with you and Mary Magdalene? Was that a thing?
Yeah, what was that?
What was that all about?
What?
Because I've been hearing shit down the grapevine.
What did you say?
Mary Magdalene.
You and Mary Magdalene used.
Where's she at now? What happened there?
Oh, too good for your crown of thorns now.
Anal beads.
Anal form beads.
What's crack with you and Mary Magdalene? Did you cry on your feet and shit? That was weird.
Don't even start with that, bitch. Give us a beer, Pope.
I don't drink, Jesus.
You shouldn't either, mate.
It is against my religion. I only drink your blood, sir. I only drink the blood of my Lord.
And eat the body of Christ.
In fact, Christ is looking a little tasty right now.
Christ.
You got them little soft boo-boo toes.
Goddamn.
I see you.
Soft Jesus feet.
I see you. So,
Jesus feet.
are we going to talk about him? Because he hasn't come up here yet. I haven't seen him.
Who you talking about?
Move on.
What?
One Direction.
No, fuck it.
Liam Payne.
Yeah.
What about him?
Dead.
Dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
God bless him.
Cousin Ray Ray. Boop boop.
Fell off a balcony.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make any
Do you want to
jokes.
find about this
I'm not
dog?
gonna.
No.
I'm not even going to stoop that low.
No. Although, like,
They've all been made.
yeah,
They've all been made. You all know them jokes.
we all made them personally to each other.
And you know
It
what?
doesn't have to be done here.
Whatever kind of person he was, which I didn't like.
Yeah, well,
He's dead
I
now.
didn't know what kind of person he was, so I can't say if it did or did not.
I just
like
watched
him.
so many cringy videos on him.
Yeah, of
being
like-
a big-headed fucking, just full of himself up his own arse.
Here's what happens: all the money, all the fame, 30 years old. He's had it for what? Since they were 17 or something. Do you know what
But
I mean?
did you see his first audition? He's
Yeah.
still that guy. Like,
I suppose.
just like winking at Cheryl and all.
They
You
went
want
to the
this
no-no room, like?
You want this 14-year-old cock, Cheryl? Not yet. Maybe 10 years. 10 years from now. Priest, what about you?
And they'll bear a child.
And they did.
They did. They called it Bear.
All right, there you go. There's the joke. David, what do you think of that joke?
Bear Payne.
Bear Payne.
Bear a child.
What a weird
Haha.
name.
I like that.
He's
Payne.
gonna bear some pain
Stop.
when he's older.
Stop.
No.
Stop it. David, stop it.
No, but for real, like that does suck. Like he was only 31, like
Yeah.
dead. Like
Wait, what was
so
the drink?
Easy.
Was
like
he blocked, like?
he was taking all sorts of shit, coke and whatever. Sure, did you not see the
Was he?
pictures of all the? I don't know.
he?
I don't know.
Were they pictures or
Was he
were
in
they
pain?
Seemed to be.
photos?
They were photos.
I'm sorry.
Could have been
Oh my
photos
God.
instead of
Sorry.
boxers.
No, but they like showed like tin foil and white powder and syringes. And
Yeah.
bah, 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 bah.
Okay.
And then he'd smashed the whole hotel room up and all.
Right.
Like the hotel room was in bits, like, and whatever girl he was with had left. She left, his girlfriend, and then apparently the hotel like staff had been called several times to the room and all that, and blah blah. And then obviously,
So he wasn't
just
going out with
off-
Cheryl
off
anymore,
and
no?
on. No.
Oh, right.
He was with some young girl,
Some young cream of some young guy.
some young,
Some young.
some young, some hung, some sad,
Some young. You said that.
some young, some hung.
So, what is your, let's say, worst memory of Catholic Church?
I love it. It's always been great.
Yeah, not that one where you're fiddled, but the other one. We can't say that one.
Diddles and
When
Catholic
I was
Church, no?
never fiddled with.
No.
They didn't like me.
I think
What's
we
wrong
were,
with me that I,
I
wasn't
think we were
fiddled?
just got out of where like they couldn't get away with it anymore.
They weren't fiddling anymore.
They just fiddling.
Like literally the day before.
Fiddly diddly dee.
It was like, whoop. It was like the fucking day before.
It's like there's the internet and all now, boys. Stop it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
It really was. It was like July 30th is July 31st.
They were getting their supplies from the wrong.
August 1st, no more diddling. That was where we went. That was us. We were August 1st.
I don't know. I think it's just look. I never seen nothing.
No.
Don't be fucking kids.
No.
Don't do it.
Yes, Jesus, we know. We haven't been.
Praise the Lord.
I
Don't do
swear
it.
we haven't been.
Don't fuck 'em.
We haven't been.
But we're also
Have
not
we
allowed
been?
to marry. So
Have you been?
But the rules weren't clear.
I wasn't. Were
The
you?
rules weren't clear.
Did you?
The Bible
been?
said I'm not allowed to marry,
Pope.
but it also said
Pope.
nothing about anything else.
Pope. What'd you do?
I'm going to tell God about this.
Don't.
I'm going to tell him.
Don't.
Does God not know
Do you still talk to him all the time, no?
everything? All the time?
He not talk to you that much no more?
He doesn't like me.
By the way, if you're very confused, if you're just listening to the audio of this, we're all dressed as the Catholic Church.
Well, that'll
Why have you
put that in
abandoned me,
the front
God?
cover. We'll put that in the
Father!
front cover.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Fuck me, pee-pee.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
What's with the Simpsons?
What
What
about
about
the
them?
Simpsons?
Like predicting the future constantly,
it was all disproved. All
or
that.
is that really?
Yeah, a
Or
lot
is
of
it
it's
just like the chimpanzee thing.
Some of it, yeah. It's
know
all
what I mean?
wishful thinking. A lot
So
of it's
like if
wishful
you
thinking.
give a chimpanzees infinite amount of chimpanzees typewriters, one of them will come up with Shakespeare. Is it that?
No, it's kind of a wee bit, but
You know?
a lot of it's actually people going, oh, but this was here and that's here now.
Yeah.
But then actually that Simpsons episode came out after this.
Yeah.
Or the other thing that was all disproven.
Or
If you
there
look
is
that
just
up.
certain.
There's like two or
maybe a
three
couple
things.
of really
Yeah, there's a
big-
couple of things that
really
actually.
big
one.
coincidences.
What about
like,
the
I
Queen
think.
one?
Like they have the Queen dying and then her like death date, and it was the same as
It's probably disproven a bit.
you know how though. Because
Someone-
I'm sure
people
the
maybes.
episode didn't come out
Yeah.
after. Because they
Yeah.
wouldn't make an episode where the Queen crashes her chariot thing and burns up and dies after
Yeah.
she dies. That would be
Fuck
very
have the
disrespectful.
Simpsons done?
They're still going.
You know what I mean?
Still going.
Oh,
What
they're
haven't
still
they done? Look.
I don't know.
What haven't they done, priest?
Any is watching like fucking anything good for Halloween?
Shut
or
the
have
fuck
you-
up, none.
have you started like horror movies? Or,
Nah, none.
no, none.
Funny.
Right, Simpsons
Funny
predictions.
joke.
Funny.
The Simpsons predictions debunked. Right. The 2024 Baltimore Bridge collapse.
Yeah, obviously that one's silly.
Right. Donald Trump becomes president of the United States.
Yeah, that one's silly.
Most famous, this is partly true. Lisa did actually reference Donald Trump being president in an episode which she heard. However, this image above, which often accompanies, was broadcast after Trump already announced
Gareth is looking on Google.
the Notre Dame Cathedral fire. Another image that has been viewed almost 400,000 times on TikTok, even featured in TV news reports. The Simpsons predicting the 2019 Notre Dame fire. However, this image has been digitally altered. There you go. That's fake news. Three instances.
Can you find the Queen, please?
Okay, Simpsons predictions queen.
And then
The
just
Queen.
leave it at that.
Okay, sir. Don't know. The Simpsons did not predict Queen
Diddy
Elizabeth.
no. You got to tell him no.
Sorry,
you gotta tell him no.
Sorry, conspiracy theory fans. The Simpsons did not, in fact, predict the date of Queen Elizabeth false claim that the animated hit show, legendary for its eerily present, that's not a word I know.
Clearly speak to
Foretold
me.
the Queen's death has been the subject of dozens. In one altered TikTok video, which currently has more than blue, a cartoon version of clearly lying in a casket below a plaque that reads. The clip also shows a sticker. Displays. The clip also shows the Queen's death.
Sticker with it.
Fuck me, can you tell me the reason?
It's what? Don't like that. Sorry.
Oh, fuck up. I don't know. It's not telling me. It's not giving me a fucking reason. What's crack anyway?
Israel. And Google's fucking with you.
Heard any confessions? Have you heard any weird confessions?
Yep.
Gizmo. Actually, this, right?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Sink.
Sink. Dick. No, just
You
peanut
would
butter.
think, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
you would think.
You would think Jesus, wouldn't you?
You would think.
You would think Jesus.
Huh?
I thought Jesus.
What?
Hello?
Peanut butter.
I'm
Sink's a
here.
bad one. Like,
Peanut butter.
Peanut
what?
butter?
I can't tell you because
Fuck you on
we
about,
will
priest?
get cancelled.
Why? I'll tell
Peanut
me.
butter and the dog.
That's not
No.
possible. That's easy. Right, go.
Huh?
Go. The people are curious now, like.
Over the confession I heard about peanut butter in the sink.
Yeah.
So a woman killed her baby, right? And she cut the baby up into tiny little bits and then put it in the sink and mixed it with peanut butter and then made them into little peanut butter crispings in the freezer and then give them to like...
Is this real?
No.
Oh, you made this up in your sick.
It's a
sick mind.
confession. that I
It is
heard.
now.
Right, you made that up in your sick mind right now, priest. Priest Jake, Father Jake. What's the worst thing you ever confessed to yourselves?
Nothing.
I don't think
Ever
I
bad.
did either. Yeah.
Ever. Hadn't done anything bad when I was going to confession.
Let's
anyway.
do this, right? Let's confess now.
Not long ago, I don't know.
Jake, you're the father.
Yeah.
We have to confess, right? So
Right, okay, go ahead.
right, I'll go first. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been, I think, fucking... Sorry. I'm so sorry. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been literally there a split second I sinned. But before that, it was... Must be 20 years,
Tell me your
Father.
troubles, child.
I touched myself.
It's fine. I do too. You use Vaseline?
Honey scented one, yeah. Okay, I have... What else have I done bad, Father? I don't believe in God.
That's fine, me neither.
Not in the sense that you do, I don't think, you know.
Oh,
You know, like priest, the Catholic Church.
yeah.
I don't believe, sir.
That's fine, neither
Should
do
I call
I.
you sir?
If you like.
All right.
Well, actually, I prefer
thought
that
I
when
got-
you're, but for now,
Submissive.
Father's fine.
Right, Father. Father, I watch porn
Yep.
too much. I'm a you know what really I am? I'm a glutton and I'm a sloth. Big time. I eat, drink, and do fuck all else. Mostly.
Right.
What should I do?
Stop that.
Okay.
Absolve him of his sins.
Nah. Nope.
No?
No, every motherfucker be
Please.
coming in here be like, I done this, I done that, absolve me of my sins and shit. No.
Wait.
How about that?
Where are you from, Father? The Bronx?
Told you there's something about the priest outfit that,
Makes you like a pimp.
Yeah.
Turns you into a pimp. It's the purple.
It's the purple.
Jake
and
loves
it's
the purple.
pendant.
Father Jake.
Yep.
Mr. Daddy
Or
Jake.
just
Daddy
like-
Jake now.
Don't do all those things.
Say 3 Hail Marys, Justin. That's me sorted. 4.
Not this time.
Not on an Our Father.
Hmm.
Look at David. Look how sexy David looks.
That's a saying for the podcast. Like, this makes you actually feel like different.
He's pulled his wee skirt down now. Like
You
that.
pull it up.
Silky on your skin.
We aren't tempted by you, devil woman.
Yeah.
No?
Actually, you're not really
We should
attracted
not
to either.
be tempted by the dirty heathen
What
whore.
about you? What about you, Jesus?
I fucked
Yeah.
a horse once.
Did you?
Slipped it in like Joseph did Mary.
Joseph, are you stupid, Jesus? Joseph didn't fuck Mary. It was you were
Immaculate
a gift.
conception.
You were a gift.
That's
from
what they all think.
That's your gift from God.
That's what actually did happen.
God's not real.
Joseph
actually.
fucked Mary. Well, then that's nothing really. They're right home
Funny
about.
though, isn't it? There wasn't supposed to be anybody else outside the garden. But then why was, Cain scared to go outside because of the people?
Right enough.
Cain and Abel, when he
Oh,
kills
you're
his brother.
mistaking me for someone that's read the Bible
Legacy of Cain. Full
No.
Weaver.
Cain and
I
Abel
am the Bible, so it's
from
okay.
WWE. Cain, the Undertaker.
is the first person to commit murder by killing his brother.
Right, Cain and Abel. Yeah, I've heard of
Because
that.
he was jealous. So like one brother was very thankful for his life and gave thanks to God and blah blah no matter what he had. And then Cain was always like, I do that, but I still don't get rewarded. Why not?
Right.
And he's always very jealous. So then he kills his brother, and then he gets cast out of the garden. But he's afraid. He says that the people will look upon me and know what I've done out there. But there's not supposed to be anybody out there.
Get out and have a look at that
Exactly.
milk quick.
Right? But that's because it's all lies. It's all. It's like it's a hiccup. It's a hiccup. It's like
It's a fucking ballsack.
Are we going to hell for this
Same as-
podcast specifically?
same as
I know
Specifically,
we
definitely
just
not.
talked
This
about
feels a
like
bit,
not doing this stuff.
Cainist,
and here
doesn't
we go.
Specifically, definitely not specifically. No,
no. What the fuck? No.
no.
I go to hell for some other shit.
we talking
we've done.
about
no
not believing in God when we're dressed as holy religious.
What do you reckon you would actually like? Do you think there's
Like the way he done it. Oh,
Well,
David.
what is it?
Don't
Oh, no,
go
come
that
down
far
there.
now.
He was all
Press me
up.
button.
He was all
Paul
out.
Allen's card.
He was.
He was
Let's
all
see
in,
Paul
dude.
Allen's card.
Fucking all in.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Let's see Paul Allen's card. I guess.
We'll go for it.
Well, why not? You
I mean,
stupid
if
bastard.
there's
That should have been the one. Let's see Paul Allen's
I don't know. I think we're all very, we don't really have very good belief systems because it's always changing and all. Like, so it's a hard question.
Just
to ask,
open-minded.
but, yeah, all of us kind of.
I believe in everything and
But like, the possibility of like
Quite ironically, like, I'm Jesus and I don't
of
believe in
different
God.
part or different like
No, it's not. You're not really
Depths.
Jesus.
of
You only dressed as him.
Who says?
dimensions of lower dimensions and shit. Perhaps meaning hell at the end or whatever.
Jesus?
But like, what kind of sins do you reckon would get you there? Or do you reckon it's
Well, if that's
possible?
real, the sins that we know, this for one,
Just sitting there,
everybody in the world's going to hell then, aren't they, really?
drinking, fucking,
no? But
fighting.
I'm asking you, or specifically, do you think there's anything that's
It's in
really,
in the Pacific Ocean.
like?
To be honest, it can't be worse than here.
I don't think
stealing or
anything.
something,
No,
like,
I don't think anything.
I don't know, but it
Much in
can't be worse than the real world. Look what happens here in the real world. It's hell some places, like.
Oh, it is hell.
Yeah, but this is
Some
just
places like.
You know what I mean?
the
Hell
game.
here.
We'll have the well, not the best, but we'll have it better than others, like, that's for sure.
I don't think there's hell. I think there's just like, go back and do it again. You spastic.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. I think
Do that again.
there
That
could
was
be a-
wrong.
there could be a possibility of
Don't do it that way.
if if that whole like
It's like GTA.
if that whole like outer barrier the theory is real, where your soul can't get past it without your soul being in a certain
David Icke's theory on the
David
concrete.
Icke's, yeah, without having a certain vibration in your soul, you're not able to get by it. So,
Yeah, so people
maybe you'll
believe
have
they're
a
reincarnating for a purpose, but they're just.
But what
trapped.
if what if your soul's got such a vibration that when you die, it's like pure evil? You're like, you will you go
Your soul is evil?
to where that belongs?
Like
where
if
that
you're evil here?
vibration belongs.
Maybe.
If you become, or
But then the perception
murder
isn't
fucking
good and evil.
people
But
or
then I suppose it is, isn't it? Good and evil. It always
Well,
is.
I know it's controversial to say, like, but evil people, I know they've
It can't be
killed
that
or
simple, can it?
they've,
I mean,
sexually abused or whatever, but
Or cyclists on the road.
but they are just mentally challenged people. That have,
Right.
I know they're evil. Like evil does exist, but
I don't
there's
know about
something broken
mentally-
in those people.
No.
Yeah.
There
I
is
don't know
something
about
broken in
mentally
them.
challenged,
Doesn't
though.
mean that they. Well, a lot of them are.
Not mentally challenged. Not challenged. They probably have a better mental capacity than us, so that you can't say mentally challenged. You could say mentally distraught or something
Yeah.
like. Yes.
Well, something mentally has gone on with them
But yeah,
that isn't right.
yeah.
No, it's not right.
They're snapped.
it
you
is
know,
the lamb,
which-
maybe.
But can you be pure?
It's right, the
Can you
lamb.
be pure evil, right, without committing an evil act in your life? I don't think so. Because even if you think or you act evil, and
But you're just evil
all
anyway.
these evil thoughts, but you live your whole life without committing any of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you
what are
showing?
you?
Are you flashing this whole time?
Are you
yeah,
fucking?
not
Are you
flashing,
evil or are you
It
good?
looks like he's flashing this
That's
whole
really
time.
Yeah.
The
Are you evil or are you good?
Probably still evil.
It's still evil, yeah.
You looking at me?
You're just a lazy. You're just a lazy evil person.
Mensch.
Or just, virtual.
You're just an evil
But,
person that's
just
just
an evil,
waiting.
Just doesn't want to do anything about it. Just the same as if anybody out there like is very good and they've just fuck it, I'll just stay in, just do nothing.
Yeah. So you're just going to hell anyway, mate. Sorry, you're just an evil cunt. It's like, fuck's sake.
What do you mean?
I
Yeah.
done my best. You know,
Done
I'm
my
an
best,
evil
only
fucker,
watched.
yes, but I didn't kill any of them fuckers. God, why don't you love me? You know,
Because
Why
I
won't you take me?
suppose
because you're fucking evil bastards.
you didn't believe that you weren't.
You have to
see?
believe that you weren't. You have to work
sat,
on it.
He still
Is he
sat in there and was
stuck
like,
in
I'm
the-
evil. I'll just not do nothing, but you know what I mean? You got to work on it and become
Gotta work
not
on it.
evil.
Gotta work
You got to let the light in. Like,
So as long as you believe.
gotta let the light in.
No.
I let the light in.
Gotta let the light in.
Gotta let the light in.
Gotta let
What
the
do
light
they
in.
say?
Tesla bots?
What?
Tesla bots?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon someone's going to fucking strap a flashlight to that and fuck one? Like,
Well.
straight away?
Oh, like a woman?
Anybody?
Or a flashlight?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it would be. Well, yes. Okay. Is the answer.
I
But
mean, because at least it can talk to them and all. Like, oh, what are you
Consensually?
doing to me? That's very strange.
it wouldn't be like
sir.
that. It would be quite, hey, what's this? Whoa.
Hey, whoa, this
You're
is a
fucking me
weird
with
thing.
a flashlight test me?
That's-
Yeah,
Okay.
you like that?
Sorry about
Okay,
that
sure.
word there. You'll have to flag out. I said the word.
What'd you say?
R word.
Oh.
Right, well,
The R word.
is it our word? Yeah, it's creepy. It is.
Strange, isn't it?
It is the most convincing weird thing I've ever seen about it.
Uncanny looking, like,
Do you not remember the first videos in like 2021 and all though? When he was like, he just had a person dressed up as a robot coming out being like, oh, we're gonna, and everyone was like, aye, Elon, see you in 30 years. 4 years later, he's
No
like,
one believed him. Like,
here's robots.
Yeah.
There you are. There's a robot.
And they're quite.
Starting to say that he can take parts of the Tesla bot and then people that have the Neuralink in them, he
Can
can
have
just
an
attach
arm.
that arm
Yeah.
and they can just control it with the Neuralink then.
You think about it, they've kind of been doing all this robot shit on a smaller level anyway. People are afraid jobs are going to be taking all this here shit. It's already been happening
Oh, yeah, for years, yeah.
a decade, like about a decade or longer now, like, you know,
Oh,
fucking...
I'd say about 50 years, 60 years.
yes,
Yeah.
but
I mean, machinery
yeah, it's
and
just
then-
look at
getting- it's just
Japan,
getting
that's
bigger
pretty
and-
much run.
100 years?
Like every general
Yeah.
store in Japan almost is run by robots. Look. You don't see that?
It's not good to call them that, though.
The
That's
Japanese
racist.
or the robots?
against the robots.
Both, I guess.
Both.
I don't know.
What did you call the Japanese
But
people?
that's going to be racist soon.
Fuck, I mean-
Robots.
Robots? Why?
You know, you robot motherfucker. You can't say robot. What the fuck?
Because you're
Biological,
It's gonna be- that's gonna
non-biological
be-
entity.
Yeah. Like the word.
Was
like,
that the R word?
NBB, NBE,
R word.
NBE.
How about this? Do you
MBE.
think it's possible we are breathing life into anything at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't-
that thing,
Did
Chris,
you, yeah, that, you know,
that convinced me a wee bit. Like,
but
I
I
was
seen
like,
that guy
do you think
talk
it's
before,
possible?
too.
I don't know. Like, is it a learning?
well, here's the
devi-
thing:
is it-
we're not
what's
doing
the
anything
difference?
anymore. Like that guy
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
we
that's
we
the thing.
we done this, and then they are taking it further. They're-
Evolution, baby.
like so.
Yeah,
This is like
the machine
think about
is
this.
learning.
Think about this, right?
The
God,
algorithms get better.
God gave us molecules and atoms,
Yeah.
and then we, as a
Whatever the fuck, collective
universe,
consciousness.
as a universe, took those atoms and data and went, here we are, evolution.
yeah.
You know,
So
evolving
listen,
that.
God
So
gave
we
them data.
gave them the data, and now they're evolving.
So
it.
what are we creating? Are we? Listen,
knows?
Are we creating a dimension? Are
Nothing
we,
anymore.
Are we? If it's possible,
Yeah, we're not creating anything
I know-
anymore.
I
We
know,
just
but-
went. There's
Well,
the.
and what are they creating? They could be creating a dimension
Their own
within,
world, yeah.
within
Yeah.
this cybernetic fucking system or whatever. But where does that reside? Does it
Well,
reside?
that's where they're starting to
that's what
say
I'm
that
trying
they
to-
think DMT is. You know,
Yeah.
like actual mainstream science is starting to take heed of like the actual molecule of DMT and what it does and all that shit. It's no longer considered a psychedelic drug and all the rest of it. The scientists like Andrew Gilliman and that shit that have been looking into it believe that the entities that exist within the trip of DMT exist in a realm inside our reality, not outside. You know, not an exterior dimension, but a dimension inside the fractal universe, down in there.
Right.
You know, and that's maybe where we go as we evolve. We keep thinking of this thing, we go out to space and far away, but it's dead out there. There's
More
nothing out there
inside.
in our solar system anyway. You know, in our wee bit. So in we go in fractally.
Yeah.
You know, and exist in there.
Okay.
Could you repeat that?
Amen.
But,
Amen, brother. Well, that moves
Could
us
you
on.
repeat that?
The upper room. Right. Here are, right, the worst things ever said in the Bible. And these are, honest to God, things that are said in the Bible.
I bet you I could top
Honest to
them
daddy.
all, but go ahead.
You can what?
Bet you I could top them all. There's some. Let's see.
God.
You could top them
Let's see.
as in...
Find worse things that happen in the Bible that they don't say unless you go look at.
Oh, well, let's see. Right, so... Exodus 22:18. Do not allow a sorceress to live. So if a woman can make a fire by herself, dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Back then.
Yep.
If you're like...
You know, even nowadays.
Like, what was considered magic for a woman back in the day?
Being annoying.
No.
No, talking back.
Yeah.
Literally.
Talking
So,
back, yeah.
She's got spirits
The
in her.
tongue, do you ever see that,
You know what
that device that
Yeah, like sits on their face.
sits on their face
Yeah.
and like...
Shuts them the fuck
I
up.
don't know what you call it. Just... Father Jake.
A muzzle.
Sorry.
Father Jake.
mad like that.
Jesus.
Joke.
A muzzle.
Yeah.
Don't have to
You know.
imagine it happen.
Back in the day, like fucking...
What?
Joke.
Being able to go
Apple?
2 plus 2 is
But, like,
4. It's like,
Look how many
which?
people God killed in the Bible. What's it, over 300 million or something? People?
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
The devil? How many?
No.
Like 4. I think it's
4.
4. I used to think it
Devil's
was
good
none, but I
lad.
think it's 4 because he gave people the choice,
Yeah.
and the choice they made in turn ended in their death. So it sort of was the devil's doing, but he's never actually just got
Funny that,
murdered.
like, the
God's
devil...
not really involved, really. It's just like
Devil's
on the
just
outside
Enki
of it.
from the Sumerian text.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
alright. He's good. He's good.
He's
lad.
not that bad. Like,
We're talking about
What are we? Satanic?
satanic shit now.
We're a satanic church
no,
now?
no.
No.
Amun Ra.
Got to be
One
starting
Ra.
satanic
Amun
vengeance
Ra
law
is
in
the
this
worst
bitch.
one out of all the texts, and that's who you're fucking saying amen to. Amen, Ra.
Amen, Ra. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Well,
Right. Slaves, submit yourselves to your masters with all respect, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the cruel.
yep. And you can beat them within an inch of their life, and
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't die, it's your property. So
And
it's
this is
okay.
in the Bible, folks.
Yeah.
All right? So don't
The
fucking
Bible.
come to us.
It's in the Bible.
We're not going to do a Bible here. There was a time when Christians used the Bible's explicit teachings about slavery as a reason not to abolish the slave trade. What do you do when the Bible isn't only vague about slavery, but places the onus on slaves to submit to cruel masters?
I have no idea what he just said.
So that was in Peter 2:18. So yeah, the Bible thinks slaves are all right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not only does it think they're all right, it thinks if your master is a cunt, don't you dare.
Yep. And also, you can treat your slave in whatever manner you please, just as long as it doesn't die. Like, you
It?
can beat it. Yeah. It says it in the
It.
Bible. You know.
That's what it says in the Bible, folks. We're
That's
just
the Bible
the messengers
We're not-
here.
That's it's.
We're
stunning.
just the
Say
messengers.
what we think.
Right?
Stop.
So, if two men are fighting and the wife of one of them comes to rescue her husband from his assailant, and she reaches out and seizes him by his private parts, you shall cut off her hand. Show no pity. So basically, if your wife grabs the man who's beating the fuck out of you, grabs his junk, your wife loses a hand.
Well,
Do not grab a man's junk.
Does the
Well.
man not use a penis too,
I
though?
mean, that's probably something that you should probably
Maybe.
live by, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's a good one. That one's staying in.
Just don't do that one.
That one's staying in.
Because, like, if I was fighting another man, I wouldn't be like, "Where's my wife? Grab his dick! Quick!" You know what I mean? I'd be like,
or-
"Fuck!" And if she
or
done it, I'd be like,
imagine your
"Are you
wife-
stupid."
Or if your wife was in a bitch fight, you wouldn't grab her by the pussy.
No.
Grab that other woman by the pussy. That end this fight.
Quick,
Cut her pussy lips
rip
off.
that clitoris right off.
Pussy lips off.
Hey.
Fuck. Oh, we're going down.
I am Jesus. Hello.
Christ.
No one who has been emasculated by crushing or cutting may enter the assembly of the Lord. So Deuteronomy 23:1 says, if you come to a
What
accident,
version of the Bible is this from?
who fucking gives a fuck?
It's important.
Right,
Me
so
Virgin Jake.
It's important.
The only one.
It's important.
the in-between testament.
Between death.
You come to an accident where
So
what?
this one is, if you go through life and somehow fall and snap your dick in half, you're not getting into heaven. Sorry. Sorry. No. Full.
Probably keep that one in
Only
too.
intact penises, please.
Probably keep that one in too.
Yeah.
So does that mean women don't get into heaven?
You
No,
ain't
they
got
don't
no
have
dick,
penises,
dick,
you
you
retard.
broke ass.
I know. That's why I'm wondering. Like,
So if you go to St. Peter,
Why is that a
hello. UB St. Peter.
Hi.
Hi, St. Peter. I just died. I don't know. If,
It's fine.
bus, right? Oh,
Yeah, grand. Do you wanna?
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just having like a party back here. We're all wearing like white and shit. There's some.
It looks
you got a
great.
thing with- it is good.
looks
It is
great.
fun. Like it is
looks
fun.
great.
It is fun. There's drinks. You got. I don't know who is that, Marilyn
I'm
Monroe?
so-
I think anyway.
Any chop?
Sorry, what were we saying?
Yeah. So basically, I think I've been very good my whole life. I've
No, yeah, you've been
prayed.
grand. I was looking on your way up.
Yeah.
You're good. You're all good.
Thank God.
You're a good boy.
Can I
You've
just
been-
take a quick piss right here?
Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ! What happened to your dick? What?
Bus accident.
Yeah, but-
it got me right in the dick. That was where it hit first. I was erect when it happened.
And
Look,
it broke your dick. You should
completely
have said that. You should
emasculated
have
it.
started with that.
It emasculated it. Can I still come in?
I mean, not really.
Why?
No. See that thing?
Yeah.
No comprende in here, boy.
No, everybody. All right. See you later. That's
Broke dicks go home, son. Broke dicks go home.
Dicks don't lie.
I should.
To hell with you! Stop it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes? Are you on board with that? Did I do anything wrong? Was that not... That's protocol?
Yea, it is in the Bible.
Protocol.
No, he's right.
Don't you be telling your daddy. Shit.
My daddy don't
Okay.
even love
I know
me.
you be fucking touting to the pops.
Here's Deuteronomy 22:20-21.
Dude.
What
Aronomy.
fucking 20s did you just say that?
If, however, the
twos and
charge
shit.
if, however, the charge is true and no proof of the young woman's virginity can be found, she shall be brought to the door of her father's house. There the men of her town shall stone her to death. She has done an outrageous thing in Israel by being promiscuous while still in her father's house. You must purge the evil from among you.
Okay, maybe bleep Israel
What did
there.
he just say?
Fuck off. Should we?
Yeah.
I'll put in Palestine instead.
But I mean,
So-
that's bad, but
Yeah.
obviously that's not still in the Bible.
Is it not?
No. Because obviously you're reading from, like, not the King James one. Obviously this is Old Testament shit.
Right, let me just
Has to be, like,
tell you.
you know what I mean? Because there's like 4 different versions of the Bible. The canonized Bible now is very, very different than
But
the
come
Bible
on,
before.
what it is, guys? Like, is it not right in front of you? Then God doesn't change His mind that easy, like, does He?
No.
Who's
It's
God?
not the word of God. It's the word of
I know it's not
flesh
the word
and
of
blood
this
people
cunt over here, look.
that came over from down there. And they were
Word
like,
of all
we're
the
God. And then we were
priests
like, of course
in
you
the
are.
land. All the priests in the land. And I suppose me, I suppose.
Anyone who curses their father or mother is to be put to death.
Jesus.
That's
a
it.
bad one.
So, like, you're just leaving the house one day.
Fuck you, Mom.
Yeah, and your dad's like,
Stab you to death.
where are you going? I was like, where I'd play with, Gary. Oh, I don't like Gary. Get in. He's no good. He's good. Dad, leave him alone. He's a good guy. Get in. Fuck you. Death.
Oh, son, why did you do that, son?
Sorry,
son,
What
why?
did you make me do?
No,
In the name of
your
the Father.
Your dad's like, oh, son, get in here. Why'd you do that? And the neighbours just heard. The neighbours just like, oh, fucking.
He must have driven trying to play with Gary.
They go in and knock the door. They're like, we heard him. Sorry.
Fucking Gary.
They're on their way.
Not even that. It's like,
They're on their way to get him.
he's so sorry now that he has to kill you. He's just like, oh, son.
Why did you have to do that? Like,
Did you read the Bible?
are you fucking stupid?
Are you stupid, son?
Now I have to murder you.
We've got 5 Bibles.
Go get the baby knife from the kitchen. We'll do it slow.
What knife?
The baby knife. It's for killing kids with. It's a little small knife. I'm just saying. Would you get it?
Is it real? Or are you making bad things up today?
Would you? Is it real?
The little knife,
Your
maybe?
son, yeah, if your son was like done all that and it was like, okay, you've said we're gonna have to kill you, where are you gonna go get the biggest knife in the kitchen, son? I'm gonna fucking butcher you with it. You're gonna get the wee small knife and just in his neck.
No.
Let him bleed out.
No, I don't know.
Sorry, son. I know.
Baptize him one more time.
What I
just
would do,
drown him?
I would just
Just drown him in the
give
holy
him a
water.
compass. Run, son. Run. Run.
Banish him.
They'll not get you.
Then you get killed.
But that's the funny thing. Like, you could walk into an old people's home and your dad is like, fucking this and that. You're like, fuck up, dad. Death.
Yep.
Dad, you know what you're talking
think
about?
they have old
You're
people.
fucked in the head. You get dementia. Death. You what?
I know the nurses
speak
here,
to
you
your
know, they're
father.
like, excuse me?
Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as green ham and eggs. It's Dr.
There most
Seuss
certainly
story.
is. Here's a book, you come. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, then.
He's not a real doctor, Dad. Right.
Dr. Zeus? Yeah, he is.
God encourages the murder of pagan children and infants. You shall
I don't know if
acknowledge.
that's correct.
You shall acknowledge no God but me. You are destroyed, Israel. The people of Samaria must
you.
bear their guilt because they have rebelled against their
The
God.
New York City.
They will fall by the sword. Their little ones will be dashed to the ground.
dashed there.
Their pregnant women ripped open.
There's a lot
who
of
do you think
there's a
wrote that?
lot of very
wrote that?
brutal punishments in the fucking
Men
Bible,
who
isn't there,
don't.
like?
A man who knocks someone up, obviously.
No, just
He's like,
go
shit,
back.
change that Bible verse.
Go back and fucking, it's so similar to all those texts
Yeah.
I've been talking about, you know?
Yeah.
It was these fuckers that come down that were just people.
Yeah.
They like to go to war, taught us how to fucking, you know, be cunts.
Yeah.
And we thought they were God.
Taught us how to mine gold,
Make weapons,
make weapons.
go to war, shit like that, you know?
Funny that. For me, I was gonna say most of those traditions are
Jesus.
done now.
Jesus.
But no, they're not.
Jesus.
No, it's still in the Bible.
Shut the fuck up.
But there is a lot of bad shit that's still happening in the church.
lasted 30 fucking 2 years. Fuck up.
I know, 34 actually.
I'm older than you'll ever be.
You know,
34.
34 years. He was or 33 he was, sorry.
Why you gotta bring that
33,
shit
yeah.
up in this?
Because that was the
This
symbol,
shit,
wasn't it?
Sorry.
Do you know how
Golgotha?
much I went through?
Golgotha.
Golgotha, I've heard that. Is
That's where he was crucified, eh?
that where he was?
Think so?
Alright.
What?
Golgotha, no?
Oh.
Do you not remember where you died, Jesus?
No, I don't remember much these days.
Here, what was the
great.
whole crack with the rising thing?
How did you rise from the dead?
Didn't even, but like, what was the thing?
Why?
Like, you died on the cross, and then you get buried, and then 3 days, and then you rose. Then what?
Explain to me this,
That's
right?
the part I don't get.
Yeah, explain to me this, right? See all that stuff that happened in the Bible
Yeah.
that we're taught in schools?
Yeah.
Then Jesus died on the cross?
Yeah.
That's the end, right?
Yeah.
But then he rose?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
He riz a little bit.
Actually, what? Did he live forever on
I don't
after?
know. Well, obviously, he went to heaven then to
Yeah.
take the seat beside God, I
But
suppose.
when?
But, like, why did he not just die and do that?
Yeah, but like...
Dies and does that.
That's the thing. I don't know what happens after that. When like
Yeah.
Jesus dies on the cross and rises 3 days later.
The end.
I don't know what happens after
The end.
that. Is it?
Yep.
He gets murdered.
No, I have no idea.
I don't know. Well, I just can't remember being taught that part. Like what happened to Jesus after he rises?
Like I said, I've looked into a lot of that shit.
Just goes on, starts being a lawyer
Well,
or
he
something.
ascends, like, to heaven,
Right, but
you know? But that's the part I don't understand, because when he died, I'm sure he ascended to heaven, did he not? Or did he die and, like, because of the way he died for our sins on the cross, so that means that he wasn't gonna go to heaven, but then because he was the Christ, he just
and why was he
risen.
in like a cave when he?
That's where they
risen?
buried him, I suppose.
Is that where they buried
Yeah,
him?
they buried
Right.
him.
Why in a cave?
Just
To keep him away from.
let's be honest, none of this happened.
Yeah.
But fear, you know, fear. I can't
Pretty sure
I
that
can't speak
man
right
was married and had kids and all. Like,
Well, unless he is like a fucking like a really
I say that?
did have some, you know, superpower.
he did.
Well, he was
The
Jesus.
Christ consciousness. You know, he was definitely
Yeah.
awake.
He cured a
you know,
leper.
spiritual teacher and all that shit. But I don't think he had, like,
But maybe he did actually have like more than like fucking that, like, you know, more than like Anunnaki kind of fucking gifts and shit. Like,
You know what it is?
Okay.
I think it's just he had knowledge
things that he.
that other people did not
yeah. But
have.
sure, there's that.
He didn't have
there's that
powers,
part
he just
that
had
didn't
knowledge.
Make it into the Bible where he fucks off when he's younger to Egypt and the Library of Alexandria and all before it was, you know, fucking destroyed with all the ancient knowledge of the world that everybody had access to apparently back then, and he went and taught himself all that shit before he came back.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
But by that definition, fucking Leonardo da Vinci would have been Jesus. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
He
up
was
there
fucking-
somewhere. Maybe not as, but definitely up there, you know. Definitely up there with a higher consciousness or a higher awareness for the time that he lived in, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Leonardo of Da Vinci.
That's you know.
My hair
Well,
was very stainy.
It's a Halloweeny episode, so here's three things for you.
My head is up in flames.
3 of the most horrific accidents ever. only.
You know it's going to be horrific later on tonight.
Have you heard of? This is quite a. I think you might have heard of it now. Like, but this is. I was watching this a long time ago. Nutty Putty Cave.
Aye.
Yeah, this is quite
Yeah,
love this shit.
I've seen
a
this
thing
so
that's
far.
I
been.
watch these cave people every day.
Oh,
And I
terrible,
just
like.
sit there and give myself panic attacks, like
Cave
little
people?
mini panic attacks.
Have you seen
And
it
I'm
do it?
watching them like. Have you seen the guy? He goes in with his son, Jacob, all the time.
Probably,
See that
yeah.
guy? And they're just like fucking scraping through fucking.
Yeah.
You're like, why would you want to
Oh,
do
it's
that?
terrible.
Imagine.
Well,
guys,
there's this place, David,
Sorry.
called Nutty Putty Cave. It's called, and it's like it's spelunking, and it's the tightest wee. And there's no spelunking nothing.
Spelunk.
Spelunking sounds free and wavy and when you're sliding about. This is more like fuck minking.
This is the scariest
man.
mermaids to me. Like,
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Merman.
Merman.
So you go down these wee tight caves, and it's fucking it just panic attack, material anxiety inducing.
Yeah, it
There's
really
this guy.
does.
Right.
There's this
Really
guy
fucks me
called
up, like-
John Jones that went down a path,
Heard this story
No.
before.
and
No, he
he got stuck upside down, and he couldn't turn around.
Yeah.
And they
What
sent
happened?
rescue teams down, and he just, eventually died of fucking being upside down too long,
Yep.
which can kill you.
You know, eventually your head will just pop off.
Yeah. So he's still stuck down there. Like, I don't think they got his body. Like,
Get it?
Was that their fucking Tropical Thunder, isn't it?
No, that's Blade Trinity.
I've watched that movie in a long time.
They're hanging the guy off the edge of the building now. Wesley Snipes just go, eventually your head will pop off. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck's
so-
sake.
That's fucking petrifying.
Horrific.
Yeah, it's bad, yeah.
I can't.
It's bad.
Like,
Mermaids are way worse.
put me in a fucking the immersion heater. What's up?
Listen,
This called
what?
the hot press. Put me in that.
Literally, you know, the
Get me the fuck outta
most
here.
stupid thing about
Oh,
it is,
right,
he
yeah.
literally walked himself in there,
Yeah.
stuck himself there.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
that's
so
what he
strange,
done.
isn't it?
He just
Yeah.
walked on. Let's
But
get in here.
I
Let's
think-
just crawl
Let's
into
just
this
get
I think
fucking
he's been
spot.
in like
Oh,
hundreds of
but-
times before. Like, he was experienced. Like,
Then again, what's the point in living if you're not going to have a little bit of danger in your life? You know what I mean?
Shut up, Jesus.
no,
What
like,
did you do, sir?
A little bit of
Oh, what the
danger.
fuck?
I tell you something. It's
Get
enough
yourself
danger
nailed
to
that
get
cross.
outside the fucking door
Fuck
these
after
days.
you.
It was dangerous, right?
Enough danger for me.
Sorry.
Certain parts of the world, you go outside the door, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Fucking literally.
Drive a
Bit by
car,
a
it's pretty
snake.
fucking dangerous, you know what I mean?
Ah,
If you're not careful.
It's funny with the feet. It makes it funnier. It does make it funnier.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, like I watch all them cave
Try.
videos all the time, and
try.
like I can't understand the fucking
Like, that's a level of adrenaline I don't want.
yeah, because it's not
what? Doing
adrenaline.
what?
Spelunking in tight,
fuck that,
tight
no.
corners, tight
Crawl,
caves.
ripping your
All
skin.
Yeah,
that
I
is-
mean, like-
that's not adrenaline to me.
Yeah.
That's anxiety.
If
That's,
you're not skinny enough, like, that's how thick some of the gaps are. Like, and your head's this way, just to.
Yeah,
What that is,
and they're literally just worming
It's worse times
themselves.
upside
And
down.
They
see,
have
for
to,
me, do
right?
you want to know what it
Yeah.
is? It's like right. I'm getting in, but I'm not getting out. That would be my thought process.
Yeah.
Even if I
This is
I'm
how
stuck, I'm fucking.
this
not
is how
getting back
tight
out,
it
like.
is in certain spaces. They have to breathe all the air out,
Yeah, and go.
go and then breathe again. That's how tight it is in
Oh
some
my
parts.
God,
Like,
fuck that.
Yeah, and have you seen the ones where they're going and it's nothing but water, and they're just like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? What are you doing?
What are you fucking doing?
Exactly.
It
Like
is.
literally
Madness.
And
It's funny 'cause
what if you did? What if you sucked up, right? So and you just went and you just fucking.
The funny thing is, like, there's a
you
lot
get
of them.
tight, and you didn't have enough time to go back, and then
We're dead then, aren't you?
you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
You're crushed.
You're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
But they love that. They love that shit. They go in there for that.
There's
That's
a
what they
lot. There's a lot that I've seen where the people have just like, they're going in. They're like us. They don't know why they got themselves into the situation. They're just talking to themselves, going, "What in the fuck am I doing?
I've
Oh
seen a
my
few of
god,
them
this is
too, like,
terrifying.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's usually
this.
when it's a group
Yeah.
and there's like 2 or 3 people who just go, "What the fuck have
Yeah.
I done?"
Oh
you know?
no, guys,
Should've
what have you got
listened
me
to you,
into? You know?
Fuck you,
And they
Craig.
eventually get out and they're like, "Thank fuck for that! Like, thank fuck for that."
Jesus,
But the
I knew I
guy,
should have
That's
told.
a
I knew I
nightmare.
should have went over you, Gary. My daddy told me so.
nightmare.
Right. So Pariah. This is another famous one. The Pariah diving incident.
What?
You heard about this one?
Piranha?
So-
These aren't necessarily scary though.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
Piranha, did you say?
What's
These are way
scary about them?
scarier than ghosts.
I would just think that you're talking about like
No, I said 3 accidents that resulted in near death and 2 of them death.
Near death, or
Two of them result in deaths, one of them near death.
was Nutty Putty was.
Pariah diving incident. So this was a
Diving incident.
yeah. Where did it happen? Trinidad, right? Trinidad, 5 divers. They're fixing an oil pipe, and so the pressure of an oil pipe underwater obviously is pressurized to a certain degree where if you open it, it's just going to completely just suck everything in.
Smush you.
So what happened is this pipe that they were working on, they were all 5 of them around this
I
pipe.
think I do remember this. Actually.
The hatch opened or whatever. Let me explain this. Right? The hatch opened and sucked them all in, like you know that fucking Titanic disaster thing there, where it just imploded them in a second. They were sucked into this tube, all 5 of them, within like a split second, and all 5 of them actually survived the sucking in. But I think like a few of them broke legs, a few of them broke arms, some got away, not too bad. One of them got out and was supposed to, like, they were in this pitch black under the sea in an oil pipe. Mm-hmm. All 5 of them stuck in this, and it's miles long. Mm-hmm. So one of the guys had to crawl the whatever miles to the other side because you can't get past anybody, and some of them had broken legs and you couldn't even walk anyway. And he eventually got out and tried to send help, but they didn't want to send help because it was too risky. So the other 4 died then.
Jeez.
They died. But that's fucked.
That is fucked.
What happened? That wasn't it.
Fuck up Jesus.
Shut up, Jesus.
All right, that's fucked.
But like, I was just thinking there while you were saying that, like, you know that Titanic thing, that wee thing. Imagine how bad it would have smelt in there. Like, how long were they down there?
Farting and shit.
Farting. How long were they
just
down
get all
there?
your farts out of you before you go. Like.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
How long were they down there before they were crushed? And there was 8 people.
I don't think it was supposed to be a long expedition, was it?
They were there for, let's say, at least over 4 hours because of like how long it would take to descend to the.
They must have like a wee filtration system. Because think of this, the air wouldn't have been much for 4 hours for 4 people.
To
So
breathe.
they must have some sort of thing like air tanks.
Check that out.
How many air tanks did the Titanic? I don't.
Did it smell like farts
Did it smell like
inside the
farts?
Titanic?
It sure smelled like fucking something after, and it imploded. Smelled like death.
Nothing.
Fish food.
Gone.
Fish food.
Fucking.
That's the quickest death that anybody's ever experienced.
So they tell you.
I think so. Like,
I'd say so. Like, yeah.
So they tell you.
like brain, because they say like in a lot of deaths,
Possible.
your brain stays alive for a good while, at least minutes, you know, after the fact.
Is it minutes? Is it not seconds? No.
Depends.
With this death, your brain wouldn't have even had
The chance to
the
think.
chance to comprehend what was happening.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have, it's like
Like,
what was it?
if you said banana to me, the word banana wouldn't register in my brain until I died. So I wouldn't even know banana. You said banana.
I wouldn't even know maybe teeth.
You know?
No banana.
Banana. What?
Where am I? Oh, my dick's broken. I can't get in. Shit.
Everything's broken.
The offensive
Oh,
was
my dick.
bad. That's
What way do you
Don't
show
get
up to
into
heaven like that?
heaven,
What way do you show up to heaven? If you are what you are when you die,
I
right?
don't think that's
a puddle.
I don't think that's
Like-
the way you are. No.
I don't think you.
I think
I
what
just
you
Show
are.
up as a bowl of
Water.
soup.
I don't think. Well,
You tell me.
I ain't gonna tell you because that's a secret.
Yeah, okay,
I
I
kinda
suppose that is.
think
You
that-
can't. No spoilers.
I kind of think that whatever you are when you die isn't a body.
Nah,
It's-
definitely
no,
not.
no.
Definitely
It's
not.
I mean, look at cremations, like, you know.
I think it's a shape. It's a form. It's free kind of forming, like what you would maybe think of a soul as being, like light and flowing kind of shapes and all that fucking shit, like, you know,
Maybe we're just.
But then
a
you
fart.
still that still needs to
Thought as a
be
fart.
trippy fucking.
molecules. You know. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Do you know what I mean? It still
don't
has
know.
to be matter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's a different kind of matter because we're in the material world right now.
Right.
I think when you are in the astral or any, maybe there is other different matters in them,
with
but
this
it's
sort
not
of thing.
our. It's not
Careful now.
nothing like this. I don't think it's nothing like this matter.
No. I don't think it's
It
like this,
could be.
but the same matter creates different realities, doesn't it? Our brains just programmed to see it like this.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? But like molecules can create any reality. It's just we have, or our brains have evolved to process the information of light waves at different lengths to create what we see. So like this is made up of a bunch of molecules, but all those molecules vibrate at a different fucking frequency, which makes a different length of light photon, which we have evolved to recreate as wood. You know what I mean? Or whatever
Yes.
the fuck. Whereas if you change the frequency and length of the light photons of the molecules that we view,
Yes.
we wouldn't be able to perceive what they are because our brain can't do it. But it's still it's outside the realm of our perception, but it's still a physical matter somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still a physical.
Just at a different frequency and a different length
Well,
of light,
here's
you know
the,
what I mean?
like it's something morbid to talk about because it just happened. Our dog Arya died, and she got cremated.
Bleep that name.
Oh, they're going to find out who we are.
Bleep the name.
Why?
Because it is kind of quite a
What?
thing name. That people around here would know.
So people
know
around here know who we are anyway. They know we do this. People around here. That's already outed.
We're not gonna know our dog's name. Look,
Right.
things to do. So
her ashes are back now, so that's her in
Yeah.
ash.
But it's not.
Form.
I know, but that's her body then. You know, that's the carbon and whatever of her body. Morbid thing to know. I don't know. I just haven't. I don't know if I've been able to process it.
It's fucked up that cremation, that's not it, is it? It's like, what is it, 7 or 30% or whatever? Like, not everything gets burnt.
Does not.
Even human cremation, you know, like they just obviously there's still
Teeth- does teeth
bones
get burned?
and
No.
shit
That's
like
why I
that,
don't like
you
it.
know?
I don't like
And you
cremation.
get like
I don't.
a
I like it.
percentage of the dust, obviously, but they're not going to
prefer-
give you bits of bone and stuff like that, you know?
I don't believe in
Which is
cremation
strange.
And what do they do with the rest of
or
that
burial.
shit? What do they do with the rest of that shit, man?
I don't know, man.
What actually is left over?
Bones.
Bones
and bits
and-
Can you not burn bones?
Apparently it
is-
doesn't burn that to that hot, you know? I can't remember what the fuck I was watching, but it was quite recent. And they were just like, they were in like a crematorium or whatever, and they're like, you know, the dust that you get back, that's not what the fucking cremation looks like, you know?
Right, it's just like 30%.
Oh, that's the fuck what it was. It was that Chimp Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched it, cunts, right? She had
ain't
to
gonna go back
present.
in
She had
time for
said
that.
one of her chimps were dead,
Mhm.
and she had to prove it. And she brought like these ashes, and she was like, "This is all of it," and blah blah. And they were like, "That's not what ashes look like. It's movie ashes." You know what I mean? So like, yes, you get ashes back, but she said that she burnt the monkey in the back garden at a crematorium, and this is what's left. They're like,
Oh, that's
impossible.
a big, massive bag of ashes, was it?
No, it was just a wee bag of ashes. But they're like impossible because
Right.
there would be bone fragments, or it would be this, or it would be that. And can't
She
just
thought it
burn
just burnt
to ashes.
just ash.
Yeah. So she
Where's
just
the
got
bone?
powder and was like, here he is. And they're like, where's the rest of it? And she's like, all here. And they're like, no, it doesn't burn. All of it doesn't burn, you know.
Right.
Which I didn't know.
Fuck.
You know, mad.
I'm glad I found that out before I burn that body. What?
Always use acid.
Yeah. There you go.
Much better.
That's the thing then.
Yeah.
Why not an acid burial?
Because then you get nothing back.
You don't want anything back.
You don't.
You don't. You want it. You
rat
want to
bones?
scatter it to the wind, acid it to the shit.
Where does it go?
Where does everything go? Eventually.
To the acid. Something that's dissolved into nothingness.
Well, it turns.
Where is
It
It's
turns
not into
to
nothingness,
gas.
though. Yeah.
It turns to
And then it is
molecules.
actual gas
It's
then?
still
Still
something.
something like-
It's funny that
I think what it does
no matter
is
what,
it goes into the acid and becomes like tiny, you know. It's,
no, it lets out gas. I've seen it before.
That's out gas, yeah, but it
Yeah.
probably gives a
Completely
tiny bit of-
carbonizes it. So
Oh,
if you create something called piranha solution, which is hydrogen peroxide and what's the other thing? Can't remember. But it's that stuff that dissolves things in
Completely,
seconds, you know.
Yeah.
And that would be the way to do it. And it literally just anything made of carbon, like us, it just completely vaporizes it and turns it into carbon dioxide. Or whatever
There you
vaporizes it.
go. Imagine using that as a weapon. Imagine using.
I'm sure it has been.
Yeah.
Imagine like soldiers with water pistol guns, literally, fucking, you know, and if
Squirting
you can
acid in people's faces.
like a condensed bullet.
That'd be
that's like
far
a
more-
condensed
well, no, it
bullet
wouldn't,
that's like
Well, I
circular.
think we all know the
and
reason why that hasn't been
spherical
done.
kind of,
You know what I mean?
Too brutal.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Too brutal.
It's inhumane. It's not. It's not humane.
I suppose there is a humane thing in war, isn't there? There's actually treaties and there's things signed that are like, this is the way we have to fight because of this
No.
and that.
Yeah, sure. You not
there
see
is,
that bullet.
Aye, but
That's
It's broken
That
though.
was discarded?
It's not necessarily, you know,
That's true.
continued. Anybody?
breaking it wins the fucking war. You know.
Like I said, the most horrific thing I've seen in a while was that new bomb that they have that doesn't blow up. It just like they've killed like 4 or 5 people with it now. So like if someone's driving in a car, they just like target the car with a bomb. The bomb goes down and then just lets out like loads of blades. It just spins and goes into the car and turns everyone into fucking milkshake. It's mad.
Jesus.
Like there's some pictures of like cars I've used it on. It's literally just milkshake all over the windows.
Jeez.
Just nothing.
What is it? What is it? Sorry.
So it's like a bomb, normal bomb that goes down, and then blades come out of the side and start
Okay.
like spin around and just go straight in the car.
So like,
Oh my god.
yeah, just fucking
blenders, everybody.
ninja blenders everywhere. Right?
That's way worse than what I was thinking of.
Pretty bad.
Ian,
Like,
but very quick.
The bullet that like ricochets throughout your whole body, like it goes in and it ricochets all
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot. It's like pinball in there.
the one that get
Pinball
JFK
bullet.
with. Looks like
that one that sounds bad. Like
bullet
Yeah, the
bending
third accident.
bastards.
imagine a bullet in your head, just you know.
So,
I'm gonna fart.
Fuck you, Pop.
Don't please. Don't please. Oh, it was disgusting.
Had to be done, boys. Boop.
The body of Christ.
That's the way it sounded like.
so
What's it to be, Pope?
My eyes are fucking sore today. I think it's because I wear this bala cunt.
Ball of cunt. Here, they cooked 32 eggs pretty fucking quick, didn't they?
no, it was like
15 minutes.
that's all you need. Like a massive grill. Sure, he showed you us cooking it
Yeah.
on his page, like and all.
Oh, it's not like he magic them.
Shout out to the Belfast Breakfast Baps base.
In here.
You.
They fucked me up. Won't be back. Maybe
you
go
say they're
back
going
for
back?
like. I was only
Lie.
joking. I was only joking. Like. Go back for like an actual normal bit
Just
of food.
normal food, look.
Like an actual bap, you know, instead of
Bop.
8 sausages, 8
Bap,
black
bap.
puddings, 8 eggs, 8 bits of bacon, and a fucking
Never eat black pudding again.
On a loaf.
rank. I never liked black pudding.
No,
I was just trying to, like put my mind past
Funny
it.
that he
Oh.
ate so much black pudding. Like
I
Six
couldn't
black
believe
pudding,
it.
like 6.
Couldn't believe you done it. I took these
I
pictures.
should actually
So-
tried it to see how disgusting it was. I'm not much of a black pudding.
So in
person myself.
Nebraska,
Wasn't like so gritty, like seeds or whatever the
Oh.
fuck.
So in Omaha, Nebraska, a girl was riding the King's Crown fur ride, which was spinning when her hair got caught when her hair got caught yanking her out her scalp.
Oh, lovely. Right.
Her parents say losing her long red hair is just the beginning of her problems. The ride went on for 5 to 10 minutes. Everybody told me while it ripped and pulled my daughter around. They don't even know if the muscles will work and my daughter will be able to see again. So it ripped her scalp off,
so like
and part of her eye and all was damaged.
Oh my god.
And then a year on, she's
see a picture?
very brave about it. Yeah. So
Is there?
let's see this here.
I don't want to see a picture. Fuck that.
Lulu. It's the affectionate nickname family have for
Can't even see it.
11-year-old Elizabeth Gilreath, the
Can't even
girl
see
with
it.
the long red hair.
That is one of her favorite things.
She was 11.
Fuck.
This is horrifying.
I don't. This isn't even hard.
This is.
Is it? I actually don't think I can watch this.
Spinning
thanks.
mechanism yanked her entire
Oh my.
I ripped and pulled my daughter around.
Bad one. Look, poor girl.
Oh, fuck that. Get it off.
Oh, yeah.
Get that the fuck off.
Poor man.
That's a poor man.
Poor man.
No, that's horrific.
That's
gonna
not
make
the
me
kind of
cry.
horrific that we need.
You're gonna make me
Need
cry,
the
man.
Horror stories and stuff.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Just a
Look.
bummer right there, man.
Poor girl.
Like if you, I'd fucking give you.
What have I done?
I'd get
See
you
what I
more
mean?
bummer
Fur
stories than
rides,
that.
like load of shit. Like,
Oh fuck that.
fuck that. Like it's right. Fucking Jesus.
Fuck you, Pope. What have you done to us?
You know what I mean?
Fucking Pope cunt.
That's watching people break their legs.
Can't even.
Yeah,
Joke
please.
about
Yeah, it's
there,
way
like
better.
it's just
Oh, you all right, David?
I can't.
You okay, none? Sister David?
Sister Dave.
None of your business.
Horrific accident, boys. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you in a fair?
In a fair.
In a fair.
In a fair.
Bum touch.
Moment touch?
Couple bum touched. None?
Yeah.
None?
Thankfully,
Worst
nothing,
thing is
yeah.
Maybe got beat up or something.
How's anything
Yeah.
happened to me? In
A
a fair?
fucking
I dropped my
a tanker might have
yes,
looked at
yes,
me
yes, yes.
wrong.
Something's happened to me in a fair. I
I
think
dropped my hat. That's about it.
Carney.
That's it. I was on a fucking roller coaster and dropped my hat.
Oh,
Dropped my hat too.
Dropped my fucking
terrible.
hat.
Well, you're lucky you only got your
Right.
hat ripped off, mate.
Yeah, nothing. No rides have ever like. I don't think malfunctioned or anything.
Funny
or-
enough, we were at Disneyland Paris, and for the place where I thought you would never, like, that's not a place where you think rides are going to malfunction.
Yeah.
What's there?
But there was like just one particular ride in a corner of the park that just looked like, all right, this is empty, let's put a shitty ride here.
Yeah,
and it looked like some fucked up shitty carnival ride. It was called Indiana Jones or something, and I mean, I'm lucky I got off it alive. It was horrific. Like, it just threw you about because it was Disneyland. It was like, I want to try every ride.
Fuck that.
And Jesus, it was like one of the first rides went on. Yeah, but every other ride was amazing. It was just that first ride. I was like, Jesus, what the fuck was that all about?
Bad, was it?
It threw me about, wrecked my chest. It was like, Jesus, what is this?
I was at a fun fair.
I don't know what it is.
Recently with my daughter, and like we were both on a wee cart kind of thing, and it was throwing me fucking like
that's carny rides for you, like
fucking. It was like this. So it spins round, and not only does that spin round, it goes up and fucking that way,
up and round and down.
The wee cart you're in goes like almost upside down.
Yeah.
That. And then it goes boom like that there, like boom, boom, boom. But there's only a wee, there's only a wee bolt. There's only a wee bolt, like attaching you to that fucking leg. You know,
it's watching your wee flailing her, flailing whatever habit.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know. I felt like I was fucking, very close from.
Yeah, finish what you're eating. You fucking. Sorry.
That's not nice.
Flag yourself, cunt.
It's good.
Let's talk about Halloween as children.
No.
In a council estate.
Fucking choke
in a
him out.
council estate.
Get something.
That's not fun, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, it fucking was fun. It was really fun.
Halloween was fun, like.
It was actually fun for the whole month up until Halloween was a lot of fun too, because
bonfire collecting,
always bonfire collecting, and that always entailed adventure.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, you were away down fucking where you shouldn't have been. You know,
I don't think they have them in states anymore.
And,
I think they have them some other places now.
You'd have been stealing off other people's bonfires to have the biggest bonfire in the town. And joke, we always had the biggest bonfire in the town.
It's funny, there was actually there was estate by estate bonfires. Like, it wasn't even just let's all go to the our town bonfire. It was here's like 15 neighbourhoods all have one just bonfire each.
It's kind of sad nowadays. No one really does it anymore.
Or trick or treat.
It's dying. It's dying.
I don't see as much trick or treaters.
I actually remember
not as much.
Like, we had to store all the tires and all in people's gardens.
Mm-hmm.
There was a wee friend of mine. His garden was completely full up to the fucking
friend of mine
fence.
or friend of ours.
Friend of ours, yeah.
Friend of the family.
Friend of the family. His garden was full of fucking tires.
Yeah.
Like,
but you can see why they don't do it anymore. Like, because literally our mum and dad's back garden, that field was a bonfire one time, and like people's windows were what didn't smash, they just got warped.
Some of them cracked and warped and all that
and
shit.
Black with smoke, like, and just. And we kids were standing around it, and adults were there too. We kids were throwing batteries and shit into the fire, like.
Fucking batteries, like
mad, like.
There wasn't a thing to protect things back in them days. Like, there's a bonfire.
So Halloween was always really fun.
I loved Halloween as a kid.
You know, I loved the bonfire. I loved
wearing a black bag and a scream mask.
Trick or treating. What we would have done.
Trick or treating
was another thing. It was a month up until Halloween. You could go about trick or treating. You could earn a lot of money for your fucking Red Bull.
That
Red Bull.
It was for Red Bull back then. Anyway, like
Red Bull?
yeah.
I never drank Red Bull.
Or Sweeties, like, whatever. Fucking.
Do you like a Red Bull? Did you? Yeah.
For about a year or so, yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I remember trading Red Bull for like fucking this, that, and the other.
Trading things for Red Bull, you mean?
For we blue job here, on the side of the park, you know.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Yeah.
You suck men off for Red Bull.
You get that from your fellow priest.
I could believe that.
Imagine like buying a load of tins of Red Bull and being like, I wonder if someone will suck my dick for these.
There's always
I'm sure there
someone.
would be. Plenty.
Or is it just someone that came into a lot of Red Bull and they're like, how can I get
What was your go-to, right?
Nothing.
What was your go-to? Like, if you were a kid, right, and you were given £2, which back then would have got you everything. What was your go-to sweetie grab? What was your thing that you got from the shop?
Just mix. Pick a mix.
Pick a mix.
Pack a mix. Like cola. If you only had like £2 or something, that young, it would have been like Freddos and fucking big cola bottles and strawberries and laces and all that sort of shit.
Alien bottle things.
Exactly what Gareth would have went for. Gareth, if I had £2,
if I had £2,
he would have
Kinder Bueno.
If he would have came back with a Kinder Surprise and a Lucky Bag. Close enough.
Yeah.
That's
2
it.
Kinder Surprise and a
Did
Lucky
like
Bag. I
Lucky
think a
Bag.
Lucky Bag was a
fucking love
pound.
Lucky Bags.
Lucky
too.
bags were good
That-
shit.
I-
Forgot
I-
about Lucky
But
Bags.
me, I would have came home with
Yeah.
a full fucking party ready to go, like ready to fucking sit.
My money didn't go well. Like, I got 3 things with my money.
I had like a fucking
And he had like the whole shop
bag
back
of
with
crisps, a fucking wee thing of toffee popcorn or something.
flan saucers. You loved them.
Oh,
Flan saucers.
Rank.
all kinds
All
of
right.
shit.
Huh?
I don't like
Wouldn't
that either.
be
Like, I
familiar.
shite.
Paper and sour.
Ah,
Just like a
sherbet.
Sherbet and
Sherbet.
sweetie paper.
Sherbet.
Like, it was alright. It
You want
wasn't
some
for me
orange?
much. Like,
It's very boring.
Sherbet.
what was my go-to one of the? I loved Frosties. Remember them? Talking about that another day.
Tell you what they are. They're
Yeah, they're like wee round not cubes, like cylinders.
Oh, no.
Red cola flavored.
Aye.
maybe?
Cola
silver,
cube
yeah.
things.
Yeah, but not
They
cold
called
cubes.
Frosties,
Remember
wasn't
Frosties? Yeah,
Frosties.
I did like them.
I love them.
They were
Remember
good. They were
them?
good.
And then whips, just a 10p whip, apple
Aye.
or strawberry. You know, they're
You know,
Or
they're probably called
Bubbaloo.
something.
Probably.
Bubbly.
bubbly. Fuck bubbly.
Fucking bubbly. What do you think, Martin?
Is Bubbaloo Hubba Bubba now, or?
No, that was always Hubba Bubba.
Yeah,
They're two
there's
different
Bubbaloo
things.
and Hubba Bubba Bubbaloo were those wee oval ones
Yeah.
in the singular
love them.
packets.
And they had like a wee
Yeah.
creamy,
in the middle.
like
Yeah.
juicy centre.
Remember Roundtree Bugs as
I loved
well?
them.
They were
Loved
good
them.
shit. Like they were good shit.
God
like.
damn,
thought
I
you hated
loved
them.
them. No, it was the Bugs Life Ice Lolly. I hated it.
I talk about the Roundtree packet of sweets you used to bite and had the like the
Bursting bugs, you call them.
You didn't like them.
I loved them.
You hated
They're
them.
good shit. Like.
Shut up. One of my favourite things of all time. Shut up the fuck, will you? I know exactly what I loved. And I mean, I had times with them that I vividly remember loving them.
I love them too. Like they were good shit. Like
They were
Do you
great.
remember like things? I think like when we were kids in this fucking
Crazy world.
climate,
crazy,
it was the
crazy
best.
world.
No, it's not that good.
Well, I don't know. I'm
says
not a
that.
kid anymore,
I
so
know, everybody says that.
Everybody
what
does
I'm trying
say
to say is like if you only have to fish a wee bit. No fucking toys in the cereal.
Yeah.
Right?
I know what.
That's
the
a bad
fuck?
one.
That
No
is
toys in the
actually
cereal.
sad.
Look at the state of Kinder Egg toys.
Aye,
Look at
they're
the state of
smaller
them
and
fucking
they're
toys. It used
shite.
to be amazing. You used to
Yeah.
actually be
Lucky
proud of
bags are
collecting
shit
a
too.
You
lot
used
of
to go
them.
get a fiver and a bag of crisps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Fiver
like-
and a bag.
Do you know what I mean?
remember,
Like,
yeah.
you know,
There was an element of
there used to
play
be
with
people.
everything,
There
wasn't
used to
there?
be people
Like the seasoning in
school-
your crisps and all that.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
shake them
yeah.
up and all. Like there was an element of play with
School
everything.
getting fivers running about. Yeah, I got a fucking
In your
fiver.
bag of crisps.
Yeah, you bastard.
And then wee pogs and all. Remember the
Oh,
fucking
pogs were
pogs
amazing.
and all. You used to
Oh,
get in the
yeah.
I mean,
crisps.
let's not talk about like toys because toys are always a thing. But
Corn pops. You had corn pops in this country.
yeah, that
It was a
lovely.
great country back then with
Was.
corn pops in it.
Sugar was prevalent a lot more.
Yeah, they loved the
Sugar
sugar.
puffs had actual sugar in them.
Yeah,
That was great.
yeah, that was a good time.
Sugar puffs are stinking now. Honey puffs, whatever
It
they're
started
called.
the war on sugar. Like,
War on sugar.
I'm just so glad I grew up.
Fair enough.
in the
Like
early
sugar's a bad
2000s,
thing.
yeah.
Sugar's
Yeah.
quite
So
fucking
bad.
Like, but it's all your choice, man.
Yeah.
Just stop pushing sugar. You know.
You just have. If you want sugar, you have sugar.
just not too
Have
much.
it.
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much.
Not too much sugar. Not too
Little
much
bit.
vegetable oil. And not too much greens.
A little bit.
We bit everything.
Well,
But everything helps. Medicine fucked up. Right. Raise your hand if you like to carve pumpkins.
I actually, right, there you go. There you go. I actually like carving them, but I hate hollowing them out. I don't mind like doing the actual design and all that.
We'll
there.
do it serious about this question.
Hollowed out. Fuck that.
Fuck up, none. Sorry.
Why?
Sister David.
Sorry.
Christ.
I didn't mean it. I was joking.
Christ.
Sister Act.
Don't use my name in vain.
Christ.
Yeah, what else? Raise your hand if what? Raise your hand if you like.
If you could trick or treat as an adult, what would you hope you would get?
Blowjob.
Yeah.
Blowjob would be pretty good. Like,
Shut the
trick,
fuck
or,
up about that.
trick or treat.
Treat.
Always treat, please.
Always
I
straight.
would hope I would get a
Just
trick.
like, you very sweeties for me. No, but I'll suck your dick. Alright.
You ever see those parents that you go to the door and it's like trick or treat and they're like, trick?
No. Then you kick the fucking down the nuts and split.
Yeah, that's it. Away you go. You know, it was a fucked up thing. 20p in apple pies.
In apple
Apple
pie.
pies, remember that?
No, it was
No.
a pound.
Pound in apple pies.
Yes, a
you never
pound.
got that?
Nope.
Yes.
Slices of apple pie with a fucking pound in it.
Nope.
And
Pretty
if you got it,
Pretty mad.
Somebody,
Teeth
no,
broke.
I do remember somebody actually choking on a pound. I swear.
Was it
like,
Nanny
what
or something
happened?
maybe? Or?
I
Somebody
can't
did.
remember.
I don't know. I don't know why
Somebody
Nanny comes to my
fucking
head.
ate it.
I don't know.
Somebody fucking nearly choked on it.
Yeah.
So so funny.
And was there money in bobbing for apples? Was there money in the apples?
Was it?
Was there
it
money in the
bobbing
apples?
for apples.
Yeah.
There's money in the
There
apples.
wasn't money in the apples. Where the
I
fuck
think
kind of
there was. We
redneck
pushed-
fucking shit?
We pushed money in the
What do you
apples. Like.
pushed money into the
What
apples?
we used to do is we used to have
That's
a basin
insane.
with fucking about 5 apples in it.
Yeah.
And there used to be no money in some of them and some money in some of them. So, coins pushed into the apple.
No
That's
money in
insane.
some of them and some money in all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
65% of the apples had money in them.
And then there was also the apple on a string. So you put the apple on a string.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
You
one.
try.
Yeah, it was hard.
You try.
I forgot about that one.
There, that one was the
Yeah,
hardest. And
That
that's
was hard.
seriously irritating trying to
Yeah,
bite that apple.
it's fucking
Can't get it.
gives me anxiety
Can't
thinking
get
about it.
Can't get it.
What
No,
other
no, put money in it, like.
Holiday?
Saladin.
This is a wee small apple.
Bless you, sir. What other
I
fucked
got
up
beer.
Halloween
Trick or treat once.
beer?
Beer, yeah.
What age were you?
I got 11.
Would you fuck up, Martin?
It's all right.
Cunt!
Just sit still. Just sit still and say none. Do
is,
nothing. Jesus Christ.
All right, Gareth, don't be such a fucking,
Jesus
such a-
Christ.
Every fucking episode I'm dead. This just fucking annoys me. Like, yeah, you're gonna break it someday, and then you can pay for another one. You can't.
Right.
Let's see now. What's the scariest story you've ever heard?
Scariest story? There's
What's the
probably that
scariest
many that would
story
be
you've
possible
ever
to
heard?
pick
Yeah,
one
who
out,
fuck
to be honest with you.
knows,
Who the
like-
fuck knows that?
I know it's hard. We should have came prepared with shit. Makes it shit.
Scariest story I ever heard. Let me see here.
I did have stuff on my phone, but it's dead.
Scariest story I've ever heard.
You drunk?
You right there, Christ?
Oh, have you been drinking, Martin?
No.
But that's the thing. It's hard to like, who the fuck knows? You know? What the scary
Trying to think of a scary story.
Subjective, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it was scary at the time, maybe. Do you know what I mean? But that's because dark, young, whatever, you know what I mean? Like all different things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
But now, it's not scary.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Remember, was it? I don't think you were there, like, but I think it was actually me.
It's alright.
Beep. Beep, sorry. Beep that. Sorry.
Beep, sorry.
Beep that.
Sorry. Me and.
Yep.
You know, we were up in the abandoned building. The abandoned building is all know what I'm talking about. We were on ecstasy. I think it was like dipped in something, or it was just real. I thought it was dipped in acid.
It was the yellow kangaroos, was it?
I think it was yellow kangaroos, yeah, whatever the fuck they were, but they were.
Sure, it was you in.
Yeah.
Because me and
Intense.
David were there.
I remember.
No, but remember that time as
was
well.
the time me and
This
you
is a
stayed
different-
in.
This is a different time.
Oh, right,
Me and
okay.
you stayed in. Remember, they
Me and-
turned up, throwing up all over the place and all, and and it was just like, what the fuck, get out.
we were
pretty much.
we were tripping so hard. I thought it was on acid or something, like, because you can get trippy on ecstasy, but that was overkill, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember when
Is that alcohol? Don't answer it.
Don't answer it.
Don't
He's
answer
not
it.
supposed to be here.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
here.
Shit.
Okay.
yeah,
I haven't
remember
talked.
when me
I'm not
and
here.
you
Okay,
and David
okay.
were at the abandoned building. It was me, you, and
Yeah. Yeah. I remember
Oh,
that.
sorry, flag that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Flag names.
Yeah, flag names that, yeah, we were all doing silly things.
Is turkey like dead,
But
Jesus?
yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was fucking. I was tripping so hard, like this. There were stairs opened up to hell, but I'm not sure if that was visually happening or in my head happening.
What the
kind of
fuck's
thing,
yellow
you know?
kangaroos all about, sir?
They're E's
Oh,
type
okay.
of ecstasy.
Type of
Oh,
ecstasy.
that's just like a fucking okay.
Name, yeah.
There's nothing going on around here.
Street name.
It was a fucked. It was a fucked. Can you remember anything from that?
Huh?
Can you remember
I just remember
anything
being
from
stuck on my phone. I was like having a panic attack, and I was like,
Inside your
I was
phone?
in my phone. I was in
My
it, just
God.
scrolling and just trying to
Oh,
be.
no.
My mind was just in my phone. I was
Yeah.
just nowhere else. I was just
I
trying to
think
be.
the
in my
funny
phone.
thing is we went, let's go have a good time here. We'll just sit and talk shit. To be honest, I think what we'd done was we were that
Wet
fucked.
and sand.
We just all huddled up together and just were in our own heads, just sitting there for about an hour,
Looking
maybe
out
an
the
hour and a
window
half, just
at the
like
grass, and it freaked me out. Like,
just
I just
doing
didn't like
nothing.
sitting in there. I don't know, but I couldn't move.
Well, here's why. That's the wrong place to sit
Yeah.
when you're changing vibrations. Like, what do you think? Drugs are changing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck being in a not negative, but
aye.
a
In a bad
sinister
environment like
place.
that?
It was sinister. like.
regardless of if
Yeah.
it's true or not. It is to us. So that's fuck
dark
that.
and
That's it,
just
that's
done.
not- I don't want to go take no drugs up now.
In a
Abandoned
abandoned mental hospital place. Like, yeah. Nah, fuck that.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I want to see fuck that.
Especially on fucking acid and
Acid and masculine, Jesus,
Acid
yeah.
Nesquik. Acid Nesquik.
Acid Nesquik.
That was quick.
Jesus knows all the drugs. How long have we been going, boys?
It's an hour and a half nearly. We can start wrapping it up here. Like,
Cheese and rice.
what's the final? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, boys. I had a nice time today.
Aye.
Fair crack. Had fun. Had fun.
I could have died.
The food almost killed me, but I'm alright.
Not with the food, but with a
climbing.
Climbing, yeah.
More.
You'd nut.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. Like, you fucking cut your
Yeah.
hand.
So if you want to see us bumbling fuck cunts try and get into a haunted abandoned building, go over to patreon.com/4 Brors podcast. It's £1 a month. Jesus Christ, you can fucking what else? What could you do for £1 a month? Anywhere. Ever. Not that much these days.
Ed
no.
Sheeran Peep Show.
Ed Sheeran Peep Show. That's all you get. Ed Sheeran Peep Show on this.
Yeah.
So choose wisely.
Ed Sheeran Peep Show.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran Peep Show all the way. But yeah, like, we'll not try and give it away. We'll try and keep the video, a surprise. But it didn't go too well, but it's still funny. Go watch it.
It's funnier
It's a
because
Halloween.
it didn't go
It's
too
funnier
well.
because it didn't go well. But it's the Halloween special. We'll try and make it a wee bit specialer than it is somehow. I don't know. We're gonna.
And we might
think
go
about
to an
things.
our wee house, wee gaff. We hold the gaff somewhere.
We might try another one. It'll be a wee anthology, couple of parts thing. But yeah, happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah.
Up the hoods. Up
As
the
always.
fucking, up the sponsors.
Pick up the dinner.
Big up.
the sweets.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 on the sweets. 7 out of 10 on the table.
Candy
Shout out to our
apple.
sponsors, Bud Light, Your NI, and Baked Potato NI. Get them on fucking Instagram, please. Legends.
Yeah.
Shout out to God.
Shout out to
Religion.
Shout out to Jesus and
Thank
God.
you, Father Jake.
No
Thank
bother.
you, Sister David.
Thank you, Pope.
Thank you, Pope
Garth.
G.
Thank me, Jesus.
Thank
me.
you, Jesus Christ, the main man himself, the OG, original
Martin
gangster.
Christ.
JC, up in this biz. And happy, yeah, I said that.
MC.
Big up God.
To leave the fucking cocksucking cheese where it is. This magic.
Side